Oh, God. Most boring live in the world. Oh, God. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope your celebration evening went along very well. Hope you guys all made it home in one piece and nobody got any DUIs. Me, I stayed home. I missed midnight altogether. I just I think I woke up at like 2, something to the extent. So, let's see, who's that? Hey, what's going on, Shadow? Shadow Zoom, how you doing? I gotta turn this down, otherwise I'll get what do they call it, a copyright strike? There you go. Can't be too loud, otherwise they don't see it's a program or a commercial or something, and then, they get a problem about it. Somehow I gotta prop this up. Maybe with this, I don't know. I'm doing okay. Ah, still breathing, still kicking. That's all that matters, right? So, this isn't helping out. What am I? It should be over here. It is. All right. Bring this over here. Is that my? No, it's not my magnifying glass. I went and bought some different stuff, cashed in some stuff, just to put things on an upper grade. I bought, well, I bought that necklace, and that's actually 26 pennyweight, so it's over an ounce of gold, and it has my birthstones in it, which are diamonds. That's better. Oh, that's not a shelf. That's the headboard. I got vintage Tonkas up there. Can't put anything any bigger on it, otherwise it'll, fall off. But the ones from when I was a kid, they're not somebody else's. It's not like I went to a garage sale and bought them and brought them back. This is my stuff, so. I don't know. Well, it's just up against the wall. That's it. I got a couple pictures I gotta hang in here. I got my Elvis Presley taking care of business plastic wannabe neon thing on the wall, and a bunch of other stuff. Atlanta Braves old pendant. I'm talking a square one. Yep, yeah, I hear you. Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a good evening. Had a good celebratory evening, but you made it home alive and didn't drink and drive. That's what we worry about. Too many people get behind the wheel when they're out celebrating. Think about what? No, can't say that I do. I'm sitting here watching The Hangover. It's a good movie, you know. They even got Mike Tyson in this. I don't know. No comment. No comment. Uh, Not talking about that here. That's non-existent here. I didn't say that. I said he's right here, right now, on TV in the movie The Hangover. Mike Tyson. Yeah, I like this. I was glad I did this because this is actually an upgrade. Went from silver to gold, and I actually had it weighed. I actually have a scale of my own. I actually weighed it out. It's 26 penny weight. What's going on? I can't see the name because my eyes are blurry. But I can see you said, "What's up, Rich?" Hi. Because you're actually allowed to carry permits, and people don't. I don't think that they just go shooting off a gun for the sheer hell of it. Um, some people think it's a party. Some people are more responsive than others. Or responsible. So that's what that comes down to. Well, I mean, it all depends on their like the background of people. Like you can go to like what is it, a bad part of Jersey, and you can see there's more crime and stuff like that. And you can go to a better part of Jersey where you can see there is no crime like that. And they weigh out the difference, and I guess that's how it works. I don't know. Weigh out the difference one from the other. Yeah, I know, but that's the same thing like when you go to work in a certain township, and you work in another township. Some townships pay more money, some townships don't. You have poverty stricken areas, you have non poverty stricken areas. No, I don't carry one. I don't need to. Dishwashers? I don't know, man. I never went to buy one. Of course, even when I had the house, The only thing we had anything hooked up for was a washing machine and dryer. That's it. No dishwasher, you know. Happy New Year to you. Yep. First day of 2026. And now they got a Lion in the Mercedes, and it's a convertible. That thing could go out of there at any time and tear them apart. It's like not very realistic. I'm sure they had quite a few, what do they call it, roadblocks for the DUI and a lot of other jazz. That's why, like, when I was out yesterday. I actually got back early, you know, because once you hit around 9 o'clock, that's when they start to think that people are going to go out there and party and booze it up and stuff. And I don't want my car damaged, and I don't want to be involved in anything. I don't do that stuff, so I'd rather not be on the road. What's the simple question? I'm just trying to think where these people are as far as the mindset goes. Let me see. Backtrack. Hey, you know what? If you don't like it here and you think that we're talking skit, you don't have to stay here. You can go. That's up to you. You have something else to talk about that's not so damn pressing or, depressing or whatever, then fine, talk about it. And now he's going to be like, I guarantee you. Yeah. Well, every country's like that, though. Doesn't matter. You have political parties and stuff like that, and people that are just actually trying to get their wallets fatter. That's it. People are expendable. They could care less about them. Anything you ever need or whatever, you have to get it on your own. You can't, nobody's going to help you. That's the problem. People are on one side, they only think about themselves. That's it. I've dealt with it quite a few times. I mean, I've known mayors, I've known, people that are in administration buildings, people that are, involved with Social Security and just everything you could think of. And they just don't want anything to do with helping anybody else out. They get too damn lazy. I've had more help from the people in my building that I live, the building I live in, than I've had from people outside in society. We don't talk about that here. Okay, you're gone. Bye. Not dealing with that. And you're next, Mr. Diddy. Go take yourself somewhere else. Done with that mess. When I say we don't talk about something in here, either listen to me or get booted the hell out. I'm done with this garbage. Be an adult. Stop acting like a juvenile delinquent. I mean, I tried to give somebody, you know, a chance the other day, and the only thing they kept doing was were repeating themselves over and over. So out they went. I'm done. Oh, I'm in Jersey. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about something derogatory or perverted or something, I'm not having it. You'll be out of here next. That's not what this is all about. We're not sitting there trying to pick up from what somebody else's live was. I'm watching TV. That's what I'm watching. I'm watching the movie The Hangover. Okay, and this is going out of here too. Next. I'm not putting up with garbage, people. I'm telling you. I don't know what the heck that is. You have to go to a university for that? What the hell is that? Are you just using another word to disguise what you're really saying or what? Because it doesn't look like makes any sense. It gets a little sickening after a while. You know? I don't know. I don't know who he thinks is jealous of him. I'm not. I don't care. What'd you say, Candace? Who's Candace? No picture, Ben? No background, like a little icon or whatever. I don't know who that is. I'm an old man. I'm not a young guy. You know what I mean? I don't pay attention to a lot of that stuff. I don't know. No idea who it is. Boy, this guy next door, he actually had some louder music earlier today. I was thinking about taking one of my boom boxes out and then turning it on. Okay, we're getting rid of you. Keep it up. Keep it up. Sorry, folks, I don't play that crap. You want to be belligerent and nasty and all that crap? Do it elsewhere. Not going to do it here. It's funny the part where he plays Rain Man going into the casinos trying to get money. Okay, let's see here now. How about we do this? Hmm. I wish I had a picture of the old one. Wonder what this one is. Oh, that's in the undercarriage of the engine. The bottom half of a V8 283. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Who's next? Brother. Get enough of them? Uh, yeah. Yeah, that's where I actually put in the rod bearings. That's a picture from them. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what you're talking about. Lady's weird. Oh, I guess I should see what's on next, huh? No, I ain't watching that. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Um, Twilight Zone. Oh, that's the first one. One of the first ones they did, To Serve Man. That's when they did the, what the heck was it? The alien that looked like what's his name from the Munsters. Like maybe I'll watch that next. Even though I have that on DVD, I can watch it anytime. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I think I have 33 boom boxes now. I think I lowered the amount because I just stopped picking up from the storage unit. I got nobody to help me bring that back here, so there's no sense in paying for it anymore, you know?
Hours before.
Yeah, there's too much going on about that already. Yep. Mm. The only thing I know about a Felix is what was it? Felix the cat. It was a cartoon character. That's it. And even that's before my time. Must be prime time for YouTube, huh? Ain't gonna last much longer though. Well, I guess we're gonna get off of here soon. Dead Space live stream. I had to look that up anyway. I don't know what that good is. So is everybody still partying for New Year's Day or what? Or is that kind of fizzled out? Still staying at the family's houses, or everybody at home, or what? All right, close enough. Don't mess the car up. It looks like it was in a destruction derby. Marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous. What the hell am I doing? Oh, yeah. There's that. And there's some of that. And more of that. And more of that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Shit. Oh, it's another. Oh, wait, hey, you got a bunch more here. Shit. Tuxedo shop. On the highway. Throwing a tuxedo to you from a van. Oh my god. No, he's not. And you are not allowed here. You're a sick individual. Google it up on the internet. Fake accounts that don't respond to you. What are they? I'm not going to say it anymore because you people need to freaking pay attention. You can't just blurt out that shit and think somebody is what you think they are because somebody else said so. Don't mean shit. It means they're full of shit and they're just trying to get views. That's it. Those accounts are actually fake. They're phonies. That's why they don't respond back. No matter how belligerent or nasty you get, they don't say anything back to you because the only reason why they're there is to actually project people to respond and sub to them. So they get money from social media profiles. That's it. Look it up on Google. I'm done explaining myself. You're not going to call me something that I'm not. You're a sick individual if you are. Doesn't matter what I say to the dead profile. It doesn't say anything back, so it's not a live profile. Going good. How you doing? They're fake profiles, you idiot. They're not real. There's nothing real about it. If it was real, I wouldn't be here. I'd be locked up. Stupid ass.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. With Ethos, it's so fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get
Same old bullshit. People trying to call me a PDF. Yeah, because they believe in it. They don't bother to look up online what is a raunchy dead profile. If they did, they'd find out. There's a lot of them out there. Either what they're trying to do is they're trying to get money from you, feel sorry, have you feel sorry for them, to give them like a gift card or something like that, or send them money via Western Union or some stupid crap like that. Yeah, I know. I just wiped a guy out of here for sitting trying to call me a PDF. PDF confirmed. No, there's nothing confirmed. First of all, the profiles are not underage. Second of all, they don't respond back to me. No matter how nasty I got. Doesn't matter. They never did. There's nothing new being put up there. There is no response coming back to me. I'm not trying to lead anybody off of anything. And it's just bullshit. People are doing that for views. Just the same thing as yeah, I know. He doesn't have proof. That's not proof. Get the hell off of my damn page. Assholes. Yeah, he also said somebody that was 18 is 16 too. Doesn't matter if it's legal or not. I don't talk to the people. I actually made a statement because they were saying things that were nasty and derogative, and I got tired of seeing it shit on social media platforms. So I said something nasty back, like "Let's get busy" or some shit like that. I don't give a shit. Never made another comment back to them. Not a single one. Asked them why they called my job and actually called what the hell was the place that I was living at. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, one person is actually very mentally unstable. Okay, he has demons in his closet. Second of all, the person is doing nothing more than to see me fail. He's trying to do his best. Okay, so we're going to delete all three U's. Bye. Yeah, you're right. You're done. Goodbye. Tired of the bullshit. I don't drive. I'm disabled. And you need to get out of here. And their fake profiles, like I said, they're not real. If they were real, they would have responded back, dipshit. Just as stupid as all the others. You for thinking that I actually am doing that kind of stuff. You shouldn't be working, period. They should be picking apart your brain to see what the hell's making you tick. Because something ain't right with you in the brain. To believe in every damn bullshit thing that somebody says. Well, other than this bullshit, I've been fine. Yeah. I'm getting really, really sick and tired of this constant shit that they're doing, you know? And once that he has hatred, and he's trying to deal with that, and then the next thing he said was that he just wants to destroy people. You know, that's what he goes after. That's what he's doing. I know. I know you haven't. You got a life. I understand that, man. Because they're trying to they want it to become real, but it's not. The only thing that's real is I did say some derogatory things. There was a 55-year-old on there that was sitting there talking about she couldn't find her next door neighbor, so she go do his son. I'm like, that's nasty. You know, nobody wants to hear that. And the other one who's supposed to be 18, sitting there shaking their ass on a social media platform, not wearing anything but a metal ring hoop vest that she made, I guess, and it has tattoos, and she's got a whole sprawled thing across the whole damn video that she posts. You know, and the other ones are just like they're looking for somebody older. Like, you know how a lot of the girls today that are in their 20s and shit, like they want somebody older, they don't want somebody young because they don't know how to treat a woman or something like that. Well, that's pretty much what they're after. And then there's another one he's talking about. There's like four in total. One is actually she works as an AI what the hell is it? Not, and that's not a designer. She works for AI. In other words, she creates artificial intelligent pictures. They're not real. It's kind of like an artwork. You know what I mean? But people have different ways of using AI. Like you can see, what is it, a skit for Hulk Hogan and say Mr. Rogers or Randy Savage or something like that. They've never really been in the same, videotape thing, but they've been used in AI, Even Andre the Giant, he's been brought back out of his grave and, put back in an AI skit as well. So, believe me, that the stuff that was done a while ago, and kind of sorry that, that I did put that down, but at the same time, I'm sick and tired of the garbage. I don't want to see that shit. I'm like, if I'm going through my thing or whatever, I don't want to see that shit popping up. I don't want to have to comment on it. But if they're not going to leave it the hell alone, that's why I was saying about the OnlyFans thing. If the kids are kids, if they're in fact kids, they shouldn't be on social media platforms doing that shit. And you can't sit there and say it's okay for a woman to do whatever she wants, but it's not okay for you. That's like, look who's calling the kettle black. No. How you doing? What's up, Sam? No, not yet. I went and put the distributor too far towards the driver's side, and it just didn't crank anymore, so I had to take it and put it back. And I think the guy wants it at it, or so probably gonna wind up selling it. You know, trying to sell it, but nobody's biting after it. Yeah, so in other words, as far as those things are concerned, there's no conversation with me and those people. In other words, there's nothing that's going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It was a one statement drop or response to their nastiness online, and that's it. I'm not trying to get them off the internet. I'm not trying to meet them anywhere. I'm not trying to send them any pictures or, what do they call that? They said that with the other guys, what they do is they actually try and, oh, I'll wait until they turn 18. I ain't waiting until anybody turns 18. I was married for 9.5 years. I don't want anybody that's underage. I don't want to deal with any of that fake crap. You know what I'm saying? Like what I was dealing with, and it would be put in this position of constant barraging. And I just want to be left alone. That's it. Not talking to him. He thinks I'm one of them too. Nice, man. Very nice. Not a whole heck of a lot. Just trying to get rid of riff raff and the crap that. Oh, I don't want to watch this. I can't stand this program. The Big Bang Theory. There's got to be something else on. Give me a second, folks. Yeah, so I'm probably going to wind up selling a car or getting rid of it. That's the problem is when you sell your house, you have nowhere to work on your car. You're at somebody else's disposal as far as, how much time you have. And if that's the case, then I have to. There's nothing, not a damn thing on. Holy crap. You got to be kidding me. Sucks. See, this is usually when I break out my stuff and start watching something I want to watch on DVD because it's ridiculous. So, uh, what's his name? Joe Fence or Fierce. He's still on YouTube, not YouTube, on the same social media platform that you're on with me, Knucklehead. So it's only 2 years, and he's a cop too. He used to be a cop, so but he knows the difference. You could tell the difference between somebody who's trying to be a PDF and somebody who's not. A PDF is actually going to try and repeat and repeat the same shit over and over again with the same person. It's weird. This is one of the weird ones. All the old Twilight Zones usually are weird. It's one where she's got a little robot that actually has a laser thing that shocks the hell out of her. And she's like a hobo or something. A little tiny robot, like a toy robot that comes in. A lot of strange crap that was on TV back then. Nothing, man. It's not a thing. Not a thing. The only thing you're seeing here is the undercarriage of a 283 V8. So we have the one person that actually has a lot of anger built up and has had it for a while. And then wants nothing more than to destroy the people he's targeting. That's it. And then all the other side people that are around him are doing the same thing. That's what it's all about. I have the videos recorded. So creepy. This program was always creepy. They do it just to get a rise out of me. That's all. Got nothing better to do at the time. Yeah, it was all right. It kind of was nice and quiet, you know. I didn't make it to midnight. I was actually out before then. I think I passed at about 10, you know. But once, when you're not a kid anymore and you really don't have things to do, like, you're not going out anywhere or anything like that or seeing anybody or, I mean, at a house or something like that or a party, then you don't have any reason to go out, or stay up. Yeah, I couldn't make it. I'm too old, you know. And the thing is, like I said, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't, do any of that shit. So That's another thing. A lot of people were thinking that because sometimes I still have that speech problem because oxygen deprivation. The one night or whatever the hell it was, and the next day I got up and all my words were scrambled. And they wanted to call an ambulance to take me to the hospital. I was like, no, I'll go down myself. So I went down. I still have that problem. Sometimes it affects me worse than other times. That's it. That's what you're supposed to do, man. That's what it's all about. You have a life. YouTube is not a life. And as you can see here, with what I'm dealing with, come on, it's not a life at all. It's a harassment. It's like a bad rush that won't go away. But the thing is, like I said, I already caught two videos of a person. They don't want me to be in trouble because then they can't sit there and use my channel as somebody to have content from. If you ever see that person's page, they have Beamer, they have me, and they have that Megan and her husband. That's what they have the three pictures of. And the same with any of the other ones. All the same shit all the time. Who, you? There's nothing wrong with that, man. You don't have to apologize for that. It's like sometimes, like I actually shut down this account for a while because I got tired of the bullshit. And and now people will just becoming so much more belligerent and nasty about it. They're acting like I really did do something when I didn't. You know, there's nothing. There's nothing drawing me or connecting me to these people to the point where I would be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? They're not underage, first of all. Second of all, they're not real profiles. They're dead, like somebody that puts a video up and just leaves it. You could do that. You could do that with any social media profile. You can actually post something and just leave it. And somebody could sit there and respond to you one time and just leave it, and that's it. And that person doesn't respond back, then you know it's not real. You know. Getting your friends to believe. Yeah, but you're not. If they're gonna keep drilling the same garbage, you know what I'm saying. People aren't gonna believe it. I have no reason to. You know, there's nothing there. So they're blaming me for something that is dead. It's not. It's not a continuation. There's nothing new there. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. Let's just put it that way. Can't force somebody to believe what they don't want to believe. That's all there's to it. But at the same time, I don't want people coming in here talking all nasty and derogatory towards me because they think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Or they think that you know, it is something to get my goat because I don't do that shit. You know, it's not a pro. It's not a profile. It's a dead picture. They tell it all over Google. Go online and type in nasty, raunchy profile dead pictures or videos. It'll tell you exactly what it is. And then they're trying to say that was somebody underage. No, it's not. Like I even got like I said, the 55-year-old. She's on there too. If these people were looking for a legitimate, real relationship, they wouldn't do that kind of shit. But the thing is too, knucklehead, is that somebody had told me that this person did this before to somebody else, and the only way to stop them is to actually, you know, do something you don't want to do. What's going on? How you doing? I wonder if that's one of those tin wind-up toys in the 50s when they had that kind of stuff. Or I'll be back in a minute. Watermark. Yeah, that's a stolen picture of the little cube that says watermark on it. And it's not actually an app that you use off the internet. So that's a lie, too. Everything I say is a lie. Don't you know that? Ridiculous. It's how you create a watermark in your pictures and your film footage. It's like a freaking editing screen. CAD. Stuff like that. You won't expect everybody to know what CAD is. It's what you use for computer programming. Making pictures and video files. working. Oh, she crushed the UFO. Smashed it to bits. I guess she won. I thought it was the other way around, but whatever. The UFO looks like a hat. Yeah. Where's 2X? I don't see him. Tough room. Yeah, so the watermark thing is actually just a picture of the actual application that you can actually download off of what is it, Google Play, and you can actually make your pictures and videos have a watermark in them. In other words, copyrighted material. It's not a stolen picture or anything like that. There's more to it than that. It's like the editing program that you do for videos. It's going all right, except for the harassing bullshit. The PDF crap. Sick asses. Believe everything that's said is true. And don't think for a minute that it's not. I'm just tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I tried cutting the channel off for a while. Even that didn't work. And people that are doing this are I hope so. I hope so. But I don't think that's going to happen. Because somebody has actually got it out for me. They've said it. They say the only reason why they targeted people because they want to destroy who they are. They want to mentally screw with their head, and they want to make their life miserable. And that same person actually has a lot of anger built up. And that person should not be on social media profile if they're that unstable. If they're that unstable, they should actually seek help. Get their problem taken care of. Talk to somebody about it, or get a really good friend and talk to them, I'm not saying anything bad about the person, but come on, man, that's ridiculous. You're going to destroy somebody else because you can't get what you want, or you don't know how to talk to somebody? That's not right. And the thing is, these people have done this before. Somebody else has actually been after them to stop. I think that what they did was get a court or judgment from a judge sent to them to tell them to stop, but they haven't done it. But I don't understand why they got to do that. There's a lot more things you can actually, occupy your time with instead of trying to make somebody else miserable. Come on. That's ridiculous. That's pretty much what it comes down to, you know. It's like I don't waste my time doing that to other people. I wouldn't do that, you know. I was told something, but I don't want to speak on it because even that they don't like you talking about other people. But you know that it's okay for them to talk about you. You know, I just say heard that he did something that got him in trouble. That's all. I don't know how true it is. I have no idea. You know, so I'm not making a conclusion about somebody because there's nothing real to go on. You know, and I wanted this channel just to be about me working on a car, not all this shit. You know. But when people start calling, you know, calling people and stuff like that, making problems for you, then you're dealing with a whole different, you know, batch of shit. I think this is the one with the little slot machine. And that's all it is craziness, you know. I mean, on their other channel, I've looked at some of their videos. They've actually done pretty good work on some of the cars they got, you know. But they should stick with that, you know. It works. People actually give a better, you know, look at something like that than they do something, you know, that's derogatory. Unless somebody's into drama and bullshit and, you know, lies and deceit. But you can't believe everything that's said on the internet. On the internet is true either, you know. Like of them, they called me a liar for years. Everything that comes out of my mouth is a lie, you know. Okay. Yet I haven't worked since last April, and I don't plan on going back because I already know my condition is not that good anymore, you know. That's why I'm doing other things like the silver and the gold and waiting for the market to go up and cashing in and then buying more and then, you know, waiting on it again and waiting for it to go up and then cashing again. That's how I'm living, you know. It's an easier way because the market for precious metals goes up, it goes down, it goes up, goes down, and then it goes back up again. And if it goes higher than what you originally bought it for, that's when you sell it. And you buy it again, you wait for it to go up further, you know? It's not a big secret. like I said, that the pendant that is actually on the necklace I have weighs over 20 penny weights, and 20 penny weights is an ounce of, of gold. So you sit on it, wait on it, and then you cash it in. I cashed in the Cuban necklace and the Cuban bracelet because too gaudy. Not that this is any better, but you know. Yeah. What time is it over by you now, Knucklehead? It's like 20 minutes to 9 here. Let's see. Back to camera. Let's see. Trying to think which one is actually the green screen. Okay. That's good about this is you can actually change the picture. See if I want to do something different. Watch this. This is what the hell is his name? Yogi Berra. See, I could do that, or I can do this. That's one of my drawings, by the way. That's Ozzy Osbourne. And that's Goose Goslin. And if you go back, that's John Lennon. Let's see. Now, if you want to see the salads I made, there you go. There's one. There you go. That's one. That's two. That's three. I don't think this is no. This is a tomato mayonnaise sandwich. It's like a springtime sandwich or something now. Let's see. And if you like Hot Wheels, oh, we got this. So you got the two black ones, the convertibles, and you got the white one. And then let's see. These were the rod bearings. See, those were the rod bearings for the 57, and this is what they look like. See the little cut up on top? Those ends are supposed to meet. And then you have, let's see what else we got here. If you like a wall of Hot Wheels, there you go. Here comes that. There you go. Red lines. There's another one. There you go, a different one. Then you got this. That's the same as the other one, alright. Maybe this. Yep. And you got this one here. Oh, it's like multiple of the same picture. I don't know why I have that there. I thought I actually had a picture of uh, the 57 when it was in bad shape, but no, I don't. So there's a picture of it when that's too big, it's blown up too big. Front end, side, and the front and the side. Now, if you get remember what that car looked like beforehand, you know it was in pretty bad shape. Let's see. That should do enough. And even, oh yeah, we're with that one. Okay. Done. Yeah, they are. Put a little bit of mayonnaise on it, and you usually use like wheat bread or rye bread or something like that. It's a good sandwich, man. Nothing else, just big chunk of tomato and a little bit of mayonnaise on bread. That's it. And the salads that I made that I showed the pictures of, those salads are without lettuce. So they had like peppers, onions, cucumbers, mushrooms, tomatoes, carrots, stuff like that. Completely different from your regular salad. And that's the kind of things that I did. Try to eat better instead of eating junk. Like right now I'm sitting here with, I had a couple of M&Ms and I had a little bit of high C, or what the hell is it? Hawaiian punch. Yeah, that's good too. Exactly. It's really good with that. Yep. It's not white bread, so you don't have to worry about that. White bread's like not good for you because too many sugars in it. What I usually do is I eat the oat bread. That stuff that's got, it looks like little pieces of hot cereal in it. Like when you open a container of hot hot cereal or something, and it looks like it's got like little little things of nuts and grains and stuff in it. Yes, I did. I drink nothing but water and coffee now. Yep. Except for today, like every once in a while, I have some. I'll get off of it and I'll just have something to drink with a little bit of flavor, like the Hawaiian punch. But now I'm done with it, so it's back to the water. Don't want to put too much of that crap in your system. Because the only thing you're doing is when you're doing a Hawaiian punch or a high tea or something like that, you're just building sugar up in your system. That's it. You know, it's not helping you. Yeah, I stopped drinking the Arizona iced tea, the peach iced tea. I stopped drinking that completely. So this is the first time I've had anything with sugar in it. So since you've been on last, knucklehead. And when you got off of here, I went directly right to water, and tried to make things that were better for me instead of like going to the store and buying double pizzas like I did in the beginning when I first moved here. You know, I don't want to do that anymore either because too much pizza dough, you know, it's starch. And I watch the intake amount of my sugar from my coffee too. Like I used to take a scoop and just dump it in the coffee, you know. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that though, you know. She'll be there to help you out. I have the whole. Yeah, actually, I'm 93. Remember, knucklehead. I'm 93. That's why I stutter. Well, you know why I do. Mine is because of oxygen deprivation. I chose to sleep in the bed one night when I shouldn't have. I should have slept in the chair until I passed out. And when I got up in the morning, my words were tangled like you wouldn't believe. I still can't believe it to this day. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, you know? No. Nope. Nope, that's too old. But we'll just say, yeah, 61's good enough. Oh, this is the one with William Shatner. Captain Kirk with the little gremlins while he's in the plane. Loses his marbles. Auxiliary exit. God. How the hell they figure that's an auxiliary exit? Looks like you pull the plastic thing and you get sucked right out. And there's something you can't do anymore. Smoke on an airplane. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here too, man. I've had enough excitement for one night. So I'll talk to you on, the other thing. All right? Don't be a stranger. Everybody else, thanks for stopping in. All the unwanted people, um, I don't need that. I really don't. Have a good evening. Behave yourselves and don't get in trouble. I don't do that. I don't do TikTok. Later, folks. Have a good one.